number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Going down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got LeBron James, and it's Wembanyama in at the power forward position. And for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lyles checked in for Murray. Barnes comes in for T.J. Warren. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points last game. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer, really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. And prior to playing in college, Sabonis played professionally in Spain.
Well, that's such a head scratcher to me. I mean, 16 years old. I mean, here you'd be getting your license. There, Sabonis was playing in professional leagues against grown men. So that experience certainly has helped him both in college and for sure being a pro now.
There's Sabonis after the basket by San Antonio. It's blocked.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Olynyk is checked in for Sabonis.
In the lineup for your Kings, Kelly Olynyk.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Barnes. From deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Outside Rose. Now the pass to Jacobs. Here's Sohan. Outside Rose. Here's Jacobs. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. He's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Olynyk the pass to Monk. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Jacobs. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Here's Jacobs. Here's Sohan. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Monk, the pass to Lyles. Back to Monk. There's the three. A rebound by the Spurs. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
The Kings trail by 12.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. So with James on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. And that one drops. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Not letting the physical defense alter the shot. Sabonis finds a way to get it done.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The lead now in single digits. Barnes has got 6 points.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Jacobs, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Fox. Wembanyama, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Herter. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
In for the Kings. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Rockets, they're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now, the Spurs, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
James wide open. And the three off target. The Kings trail by 6. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Fox with it. 17 points in his last outing. Shakes him. Got a piece of it. Jacobs, the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Sacramento's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. San Antonio with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Warren. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. T.J. Warren, strong.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
The Kings trail by 9. Fox deciding where to go with it. Oh, that's blocked. Murray against LeBron. Here's Wembanyama. That one drops for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for San Antonio?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Right wing. Murray outside. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James, coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Pass to Rose. Spurs passing it around. Jacobs, defended by Sabonis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Timeout called by the Kings.
If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise!
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. Dishes it to Murray. And they get it. Pass to Herter. Warren on the wing. Back to Herter. Fires from deep. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
James, the pass to Jacobs. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Spurs have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And so he hits both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Another three for Sacramento.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
They get the rebound. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 12.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Fox. From deep. That one doesn't go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Passes to Fox. Back to Murray. Lets the three fly. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Burger up there high to throw it down.
San Antonio leading by 7. James left side. Jacobs. He's defended by Herter. Here's Jacobs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Mitchell passes to Monk. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Jacobs. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
San Antonio leading by 11. Horton Tucker, the pass to Jacobs. He takes it in, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here is Mitchell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And so it's San Antonio sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. It's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be, so something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Quite often, the Player of the Month is also a candidate for League MVP. Shaq?
Well, in that case, I won 2 MVPs then.
I don't think so.
There you go, rewriting history again. You only won one, brother. You only won one.
And 12 Player of the Month adds up to a second year. Thank you very much.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets are easy baskets and easy points, Ernie. That builds your confidence.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Spurs substitution.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Herter with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Fox gets it to go.
Keeps working hard on this three-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
To the paint and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. The wide open look here for Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. He lobs it up, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
In the corner, Herter with it. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Fox. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And then they continue to control the glass.
The high post shot. Here's Wembanyama. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wembanyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Herter. Wembanyama with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And there's the drive. Jacobs. Another shot. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. 8-point game. Fox finds Warren. Now Murray fires for three. He can't get it to go. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Here's Fox with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Fox has got 15 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Jacobs, the pass to Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. There's the pass to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Warren. A pass to Fox. Here's Herter. Good and a nice assist from Fox. Herter's got 19 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Miles passes to Olynyk. On the wing, Barnes. Monk kicks to Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, good on the triple.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
LeBron passes to Jacobs. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead. The Kings shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Mitchell passes to Monk. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Barnes kicks to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. The shot by Monk is no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Monk, the pass to Mitchell. Olynyk sets a screen for Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Mitchell. Sacramento again missing. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Jacobs. No good with the triple. The Kings shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Mitchell dishes to Olynyk. Basket good. Olynyk's got 5.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
At the line for one.
And that one misses. The Kings trail by 14. Mitchell right side. Passes it to Monk. Barnes down low. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Jacobs, covered by Mitchell. Jacobs, the pass to James. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. San Antonio also making some changes here for the Kings. Murray's checked in for Lyles. T.J. Warren comes in for Harrison Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Jacobs. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Carter Williams, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4 shot. Sabonis finds Fox. From outside, off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They led by as many as 18 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Fox passes to Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Kevin Herter, he is checked in for the Kings. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. No good on that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Here's Fox. He gets it in there. Fox has got 20 points.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Jacobs, guarded by Fox.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The Kings trail by 11. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Releases, and he nails that one right through the net. Fox has got 15 points in just the second half. Jacobs, guarded by Fox, hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. On the top of the key, it's not going to go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Here's LeBron, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Brent, nowadays, there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite in similar ways as a positive overall?
I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future? That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The Kings trail by 13. Fox passes to Herter. Back to Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time, rocks it.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fox passes to Sabonis. Herter on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. Herter's got 11 points here in just the second half. Down low and stolen by Murray. And now Sacramento on the break. Murray with the ball. And the wide open shot from Warren. And another three for Sacramento.
TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me. Fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Here's Jacobs. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Herter. Guarded closer.
Man, this kid is showing signs of his potential right here as Kevin Herter early on fire.
A pass to Jacobs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Herter. Out to the right wing. Back from outside. Rebound San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. Jacobs, the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And another huge night from LeBron James. He's been doing it since 2003.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Down by 12. Free throw line jump shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the first one counts. Horton Tucker's checked in for San Antonio.
2 shots.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we're just trying to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.